How does self-motivation work? Self-motivation is a particularly challenging topic. This is something that is problematic for nearly everyone. However, if you are dealing with depression and/or anxiety, it can be even more difficult. What is self-motivation? It is finding our own inner resources in order to motivate ourselves to do things. Sometimes they are big things, sometimes small. Finding motivation generally begins with the self, though we frequently go out of our way to find any other source for motivation. Self-motivation, why? Part of this, I believe, is due to our overall societal lack of accountability. I mean, let's face it, nobody wants to be accountable for anything. It is far easier to blame. We see this at every single level of our modern society. I didn't do it, I blame X. Another part, I believe, is that we tend to look outside of ourselves before we look within. There is a real lack of awareness among people, in addition to self-knowledge. Part of this comes from actions on the part of our so-called leaders to disempower us, part is from our own lack of self-worth. As such, we become over-reliant on other resources, from teachers and books to friends and faith. Please note, I am in no way devaluing teachers, books, friends and faith. Each has a place, and can be an outstanding resource for gaining knowledge and information. However, ignoring our own self-motivation in favor of these outside influences can be a real slippery slope. Why? Because real motivation comes from within, not from without. Self-motivation is not selfish. All too often, we associate anything with the self and apply it to the notion of selfishness. We get so many mixed messages about this, that, or the other thing being selfish, we wind up neglecting the self. We do this out of fear that our actions might come across as selfish. Putting ourselves first is not selfish. Selfishness only occurs when an action we perform denies somebody abundance and prosperity. Taking 2 slices of pizza when there's only one for everybody, not telling somebody about a perfect job for them at your workplace because you fear they might show you up, offering an unwanted opinion because you are absolutely certain you know better than someone, these are examples of selfishness. Resting, eating healthy, thinking, feeling and acting to better your life is not selfish. Self-motivation tools. Through my own experiences, here are a few self-motivational tools. Habits. We all have habitual things that we do. Establishing certain habits can be self-motivating tools. For example, daily meditation, writing a certain number of words a day, or any established routine can be a habit. These are an excellent source of self-motivation. To-do lists. I am not a list maker myself, but I should be. Creating a list of things you need to do can go a long way towards motivating yourself to make things happen. Ask questions. Stopping to ask questions is an excellent way to motivate yourself to get on track, and especially if you are not. Questions tend to pull us into the now, and it is from the now that we can best do just about anything. Create rewards. Like training a dog, sometimes you need to have rewards for when you accomplish things. A treat, a massage, a new toy of some sort, big or small, these can be excellent self-motivators. Have a motivation buddy. Yes, this is self-motivation, but that does not mean you need to do it alone. Having a friend to remind you to get on it, whatever it is still a tool for motivating yourself. Finally, it's important to address this. When you fail at motivating yourself, do not get down on yourself. Don't let it make you feel angry, depressed, worthless, or otherwise negative. We all have both good days and bad. But we also have permission to suck and fail at motivating ourselves. Just take a new approach and make another attempt. Thank you for watching this video.